Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to another Buzzing About Town. I've finally, after a long time, managed to get myself out the door and out of the city centre. I'm going to take you to a place I've never been to before. I've got no idea what it's like. I've heard some good stuff about it, so I thought, well, let's go and have a look at it. Probably somewhere that I would say most of you that come out here were probably unlikely to go. However, if it proves to be a success, and I don't know, I'm still going to publish this video even if it goes pear-shaped. You know me, I don't hide anything. I just say to you that this is what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to go to a place that is a tourist attraction. If it is as good as it appears, it seems, maybe, just maybe, if you find yourself some newfound company, they might like to go there. Apparently it's like a selfie heaven and all the rest of it. I don't know, we're going to find out. But anyway, so from the city centre out to where we're going to go, it costs roughly about 210 baht in a taxi, which isn't a great deal of money really considering the distance. And watching the video the other day and reading your comments about distance on taxis, the fares that you guys were quoting, whew, man, that's outrageous, absolutely outrageous. I'm going to go back to the UK and become a taxi driver, I think. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is, this is meant to be good. So let's go check it out. Let's go see what's going on at this newfound location I've never been to. So one of the nice things I like about using Bolt is its simplicity. Literally, you just put your destination in, and the driver knows exactly where you're going to go to, and you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. So right now we're heading over towards the Pattaya sheep farm. However, I'm not going to go to the sheep farm unless, of course, where I want to go to turns out to be a slice of lemon, in which case then we might end up going and looking at some sheep. I really don't know, but right now we're heading up here on the 7, heading up towards Bangkok. We're not going anywhere near that far. We're literally just going to go up here and then take a detour in a bit and head over to this location. And when you go over there, one of the interesting things I find about these locations is I think they kind of like survive on tours, of bus tours, because there seems to be 5 or 6 very big tourist attractions all within sort of like a kilometre of each other, which says to me that, you know, you're not likely to do what I'm doing and jump in a taxi, therefore they must survive on big coach loads. But we'll find out when we get there. Who knows, we'll explore in a bit. But right now we're going to head past the Pattaya Dolphinarium, and we're going to head right up to the place where I want to take you. So the next time we speak, I'll be outside this new location that I've never been to. So we're nearly here, and as you're seeing here, there's the Paboons here, which is a really nice place. You may have seen the video I did that. Bee kitchen, if you're into your honey and stuff like that, there's bee kitchen. And like I say, it's a bit weird because there are quite a few tourist attractions designated here, and as you can see, it's not somewhere you would just jump on your motorbike and come to. So I guess we're going to find out in a second, but literally we're just coming out to it now. Perfect for spending a day away from the bars and then come back in the evening. You can share all your experiences, and I know you're sitting there thinking, yeah right, whatever, like I'm going to do that. But you never say never, who knows. So where we're going now, we're just going to peel off here, up here, and we're going to come around this corner, and let's go see what this is all about. I've heard lots of good things, I don't know. Now it's time to, here's Candyland in there, look at that. Great&Grand. And we're going to come here to Snowland. No idea what to expect, so let's go find out. Better be open. Don't see any cars or anything. No, flipping out. Well, maybe I'm going to Candyland then. Hang on. Oh no. Oh no, we're the only car here. Oh dear. Right, back in a minute. Okay, so I've messed up. So basically, this is actually inside. It's snow. Look, you've got to rent here. Let me just put it down there. You need to rent shoes for rent, socks, gloves, earmuffs. I had no idea, but the price in here. Let me just move this up 1 second. It's adult 600. Now, if you've got a Thai driving license, present that, and then you'll pay the same price as a Thai, which over there is 300 baht they charge you. And if you bring the children, it's 500 baht, height between 91 and 130. There's the height, and I can actually nearly, well, I'm just tall enough. Anyway, right, so we're going to go in. I think I'm going to freeze my gonads off. Oh man, right, I had no idea it was like this. Where are we going? I brought my wife and my youngest with me. I'm over here. All right. Oh, I really have shot myself in the first. Sawadee krap, sawadee krap. Sam Kong krap. All right. Magical Ice of Siam. Should I put you in? Okay, you got to sign your name in. Oh, I can't believe it's really cold. That is just classic me, innit? I'm here in shorts, flip-flops and a flipping t-shirt, and they're telling me now that you're going to go inside and it's going to be a sled and all this kind of stuff. Oh no. See the things I do for this flipping channel. Jesus. Anyway, not to worry. Where do we go, sweetheart? Where are we going? Go inside? Okay, right. So we do appear to be the only ones here, which I don't know what it's be like inside. What I'll do is, I think I'm going to have to change it around. I think I'm going to take my camera inside. I mean, there's loads of selfie opportunities, but to be honest with you, well, I don't know really. I don't know what to say. There you go. Take your selfies with the love. And my wife's over there, she's stopping all these sculptures. I can't believe we're the only ones here. Well, I guess here we are. It means that we're going to have good fun. I'm going to bust out some snowboarding moves. I can ski. I used to ski a lot. We used to go to Bulgaria. We used to go to Bulgaria every year. We did that for about 6-7 years. And where was it? You fly to Plovdiv, I think it was. And then we go to, you fly to Pampirova and we stayed in Plovdiv, or we flew to Plovdiv and stayed in Pampirova. I can't remember which way around it was now. But yeah, I like my skiing. Mind you saying that was back in the day when I was younger. I reckon I might crack a rib or break my leg here today. Oh, this is really carnage. I'm quite scared going in because, as I say, like, there's no one here. So I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm gonna head in, gonna go in there, and if you don't see me again, you know it's because I thought I was 18 again and tried to bust out some moves, and clearly I busted myself instead of the moves. So oh man, what am I doing? All right, okay, well, enough of me waffling on. See, this is where I want to do a silent movie because I don't have to worry about it. Enough of me waffling on, and let's go do this. You may never see me again. Either that, or you might have to come and shovel me out from this snowboard that I've been trying to bust out. Back in a bit. Oh, what am I doing? All right, so I've got to say, guys, that was interesting. Very, very different, interesting. Basically, when you went in, you had to go through some like cooling down phases, where what they did was you had to stand in one room for 2 minutes just to get your body temperature lower. They gave you this big jacket, boots, gloves, which you had to buy. You had to buy quite a few things, so we had to do those. And then, yeah, so you had to buy your gloves, your socks and stuff. So all in all, I mean, you know, it was a bit of a fun experience. It was something different. There wasn't very many people. I'll tell you what, I feel sorry for the poor people that are actually working in there. I mean, I'm not being funny. Like I said earlier, you know, I've been skiing before. I've even done Arctic warfare in Iceland when I was serving in the forces. So the cold doesn't really worry me too much, but I have to say, I can see I've turned myself into a right fanny, because out here being here for so many years, going in there, that was bitter, absolutely bitter. Anyway, not to worry, you know, it was a good experience. It was something that I can at least tick on the box and say that I've done it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk down. There's another place. Remember I said to you there's quite a few here, tourist attractions located all next to each other. So I'm just going to walk down to the next one, and hopefully, this one will be in the sun now, so now I'm going to bake myself instead of freeze myself, and we'll go and see what's going on. Okay, well, where are we here? It says there, Frost, the magical ice of Siam, Pattaya. Well, I can safely say the magical ice of Siam. I've done it, got the t-shirt. Will I be back? Don't know. Watch this space. Body cap, somebody cap on, Mark. Cap on. One sign I'm glad to be looking at right now. That's bloody cold. Right, let's go and try this next place and see what's in store just down this road here. We're literally just going to walk. See there? Right next door. See that? That's where we're going to head down to. Let's go see what that's about. So literally, I've just come outside. So that's where I was. I was over there in Snowland. And where we're going to head now is we're going to try this. The only Candyland theme park in the world. The world's largest ice cream cafe. Now, as you know, I've been doing my fatty to fitty, and I did my weigh-in this morning. I've dropped 9 and a bit kilos. The only reason it's not more is because last night I went out and had a heavy night with a couple of the guys and gave in had a late night stuff in my face because I was drunk. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The point being is over the last 90 days I've lost 11 kilos. And within the next week of this video, I'll soon smash that back down again, no dramas. But here, Great&Grand. No idea what it's like. Like I said, you know, with the other place, haven't been. But this is the thing. And just incidentally, those of you that are thinking of moving here with children, over there, that is Regent's School. Regent School is a very, very highly respected school, and a lot of very good international teachers in there. So yeah, if that's your thing, if you're looking to relocate and maybe you're thinking about bringing your family, well, go to Regent School. But be warned, get your wallet out, it ain't cheap. So yeah, going back to Great&Grand, sweet destination. This is the thing, you know, you come here on holiday, especially if you come here for a longer period of time, more than like a couple of weeks, and you don't explore, I think you miss out on so much. Granted, you know, the ice one that we just did, all right, it's an experience, done and dusted. Maybe you could take a go there. To be honest with you, looking back now, not sure that she'd like it. I mean, my missus and little one, our youngest, they were fun for the first 5 minutes, and then they were bitterly frozen. And if anything, you know anything about Thai people, they just don't do cold. All right, so I can see here, I think this is dual pricing. So remember, if you bring your driving license, your Thai driving license or residency book, you will get the Falang price. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. All right, back in a second. I think today is let's shoot myself in the foot day today. So you get free ice cream when you come. Well, you don't get free ice cream, you pay for it, but you get your ice cream when you come in, and then you're greeted with this. And I'm not being a bar humbug, you know. Like I said, I want to try these things. Some are going to be great, some are going to be not so good. But when I come in here, I'm just trying to think to myself as to, other than like selfie heaven and you know, taking 10 million photos, I don't really get what I'm doing. It doesn't seem to be, well, there's nobody here for a start. But I just don't get the concept. Like, anyway, at least on the bonus side of things, this is far, far warmer than next door. I've got to say, next door that was bitterly cold, and I think that will catch a lot of people, to be honest with you. And they actually give mention in there about being careful about making sure you reacclimatise yourself before you get colds and headaches and stuff. You got little sit-down rooms in here. I know I'm talking to myself. None of you are going to be watching this. You've got to be bored out your brains, and there's no way you're watching this. And I don't blame you. So yeah, so unless you want, I mean, they bag this as the world's only adventure park. But an adventure park to me is like rides and roller coasters and all that kind of stuff. Or have I got the wrong end of this? And I crossed the road there, and I ain't going to do that today. I've had 2 kick in the nuts. I'm not going to go for a third one. There's a Pattaya sheep farm, and yeah, I mean, do you see what I mean? Like, it's just, I feel like I'm doing this an injustice today. Sorry, guys. You know me, I am Mr. Positive. I do try and get my head around things and think, you know, let's focus. But I've got to say, at the end of the day, you know, if I said to you, hey guys, come out here, you'd have a great time, I'd mug you off, in my own personal opinion. I'm not saying that, you know, maybe you'll have a completely different aspect on this and the thought process and say, no, do you know what, I actually would enjoy this. But for me, this is a little bit, well, it's just a little bit not what I was hoping for. Okay, so you've got an entrance bit here. Oh, okay, right, in and out, okay. Oh, that's for a boat ride, I think. Where are we? Oh no, that's if you come across on the boat. Oh, I got you, right. And out there. I mean, this does look nice, to be fair. And over, oh, you got the Pattaya Bird Park. Now, I do have to say, I like the, but I used to have a macaw, and that was something else. And when I first came here, oh man, what was it called? I had a Senegal. I bought a Senegal parrot with my first girlfriend, Fawn. Remember her? And he died. We only had him about a year. And God's honest truth is, honestly, you can't make this stuff up, right? So she had this. His nickname was Red, and that, a lot of thought went into that because his colour of his feathers was red. So she really did work hard on finding a name for him. And she would sit there for hours trying to teach him to say words and all this other stuff. Anyway, the long and short of it was, we had him for about a year and he died. And no idea why he died, just woke up one morning and there he was, upside down in the bottom of the cage. Anyway, you know, so be it, that's what happens, these things happen. And I thought nothing of it really, other than the fact that I went off and was doing my stuff. And when I came back, he'd gone. And I just put two and two together and thought, oh, that's all right, she's probably buried him, or I don't know what she did. And I didn't really ask, I just said, oh, you know, whatever. Now, fast forward, oh, got to be probably, I don't know, 3 months, I guess, maybe. And I just happened at the time to go to the fridge and the freezer. I opened the freezer and he was there inside a flipping Lotus carrier bag. She'd frozen him. I was like, what are you doing? What is that about? Why have you frozen him? Oh, because I don't want him to go and I don't want to put him down. I was like, are you serious? Like, really? And yeah, that's what she did. So needless to say, I decided it was far more ethical, rather than keeping a dead parrot in our freezer. I thought it would be far better to allow him the time to be buried in a much more dignified way. But yeah, can you imagine that? I opened the fridge, opened the freezer, and there he was, wrapped in a Tesco Lotus carrier bag. Anyway, so the moral of the story is, if you do have a parrot and he passes out, just check your missus hasn't stuck him in the freezer. Okay, well, I'm going to have to apologise today, guys. I really am. You know, I'm in terms of videos, you know, I do like throwing out videos every day and doing the best I can and trying to bring stuff to you, but in all honesty, I think this one's been a bit of a flatliner, to be fair. And the worst of it is, here's one as well, which I've add insult to injury. I don't know what they're building up there, but anyway. But yeah, to add insult to injury, of course, there's me saying about bolt, how good it is, it's brilliant. However, we're about 15 kilometres outside the city centre, maybe a little bit more. And I've just checked the app, and I thought, oh, let's go back. We'll go down, we'll spend some time on Jomtien Beach, so that'd be good. They won't come and pick me up because we're miles away. So I can't even get the Bolt app to work. The first person that's even thought about acknowledging us is a wait of 20 minutes. So I think really today, do you remember when I did my video when, let me sit down, at least they got the chairs in. Oh, do you remember when I did my video and I showed you the view that wasn't a view? I feel like that today. This is a fun day out that's not a fun day out. And then of course, in true Trev's fashion, I went back and I took a big, it was a 3-metre extension pole, 10-foot pole. And I took that back and said, right, today I'm going to show you the view that I couldn't show you last time. I climbed all the way to the top, right up to the very top, and believe it or not, they'd cut all the flipping bushes down so you could see it's crystal clear, you didn't need anything. Anyway, that's just my luck. But I think today, that's just my luck. So I am sorry, guys. I'm trying to be a bit upbeat, I'm trying to be positive, but I've got to be honest with you, I think I've had a right hook for it. I feel like Tyson Fury. You know, you didn't expect that, did you? And then you come up here and bang, have one of them. And without getting into too much, I mean, I'm not changing the subject, well, I'm changing the subject, but you know what I'm saying. He got robbed. Ngannou got robbed. I thought he'd done a fantastic display. I thought he put on a good show. Caught him with a great left. I mean, imagine if that was his right. It would have been a good night at Vienna. It would have been a good night. And the weird thing about, I'll tell you what I give Tyson Fury about is I'll give him his dues. He can half take a dig and get back up. How in the world he does that? You know, your brain's humming, you're lethargic, you're not really sort of understanding where you are, things are not really making much sense at that given moment in time. And yet he finds himself back up on his feet and does it. Anyway, enough about that. We're here to talk about the freezing cold next door over there. And the nice, the only one in its world, adventure park. Well, I just think they should call this selfie heaven, not adventure park. There's not one single ride here. There's a sled. You see that tree there in front of you? That's a slide. That's about it. And I don't think I'll be able to jam my fat ass in there. Right, well, deflated. Not sure how I'm going to get home. Wondering what to do now. I'm going to put the video, well, you know I'll put the video because you're watching it. Unless you fell asleep. But I'm going to put the video, I've got to take the rough with the smooth. I can't just, you know, glorify it all and go with that. But like I say, you know, it's just for me as an individual. This wasn't what I was expecting. That's not to say that you won't have a good time. I'm just simply saying it wasn't what I was expecting. and it's just one of those things, you put it down to experience. But for me, yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting. But who knows, you know, you come up here, bring your kids, they'll have a great time. My missus has gone off with Chumpul somewhere, I don't know where they are, but she's having a great time, and that's all that matters really. It's about the kids. So they're having a good time. And if you do find yourself with a new company, warning, if you do go into the Frosty world there, it is bloody, she told me it's -15. Anyway, enough of that. Right, that's it guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please have a look on our TikTok and our Instagram. We are growing those rapidly, they're going from strength to strength, so please have a look at those guys. We're working very, very hard to try and get that all sorted, all singing, all dancing, so please have a look at that. And that's it for today. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on our Discord channel. We're doing some massive changes to it now. We're really restructuring it, reshaping it. It's looking fantastic. So please have a look on Discord. It's totally free of charge. Doesn't cost you a single penny. If you'd like to support the channel and the work that I do, there is a link to our members area on buzzingpattaya.com. Again, we are working on a new website, so please bear with me. That is going to be changed in the very, very near future and be much more simplistic and easier to navigate, etc., etc., etc. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.